Greetings and salutations, everyone. I'm Ekamac. This game contains sequences with flashing screens and other flash effects. If you should get symptoms of a seizure, then please seek a... This is fiction. This is Atlas. Of course it is. Of course they're going to start off with this is a work of fiction. I still remember Persona 5. This is also the work of Vanillaware, who made titles such as Odin Sphere and 13 Sentinels. So it's going to look quite nice. This is the free demo that's out at the moment, so you could always just boot up your own console if you like what you see here. The demo carries over its save file into the main game, which sounds very nice. I wonder, are these all generic units, or are these actually, or did they just show us the entire playable cast? Sauron, what have you done? Okay, so new game. It looks like a very nice game, but also I'm not in a good position money-wise at the moment. I just renewed my subscription to Final Fantasy and a bunch of Patreon subscriptions, so even if I were to let's play this, and I don't think I will, I've already tried that with enough tactical games and found them to fail.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. Though you still can, a sole rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climes that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well. Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother? Are they coming for us?
Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Wow, they're really speedrunning the Fire Emblem Mother Death arc here, aren't they?
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Bow legs to the city. The Queen is not to leave these walls alive. How the heck do I turn off the autoplay? Our great general, reduced to little more than a base traitor, You'll find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Volmore. I wonder if you can say the same. Come everyone, we march this day for Her Majesty Elenia! Move the cursor with the left analog stick to select allies, command them to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Ilia's unit and use the move command to make them march towards Volmore's position. Level 40 units! We are not going to see any of these in the proper game, probably. Level 50 units. Yeah, she's gonna die, and we're gonna tell her to do so.
With me! You'll have no mercy from me.
Oh, these look very nice, don't they? Great knight with power thrust, assaulting lance, quick guard. This is an infantry with cover. She's a Valkyria. She looks quite brutal. Prioritize flying with her vertical edge. Prioritize crusher on armored enemies. She has royal guard, iron veil. We don't know what any of this nonsense means. We have a sorceress, sorry, and we have a sergeant.
I trust you. I am your shield.
Granted, these do look like very good units.
Enjoy this.
My magic is yours.
Oh, we've got a flat-out vampire in our back lines there.
Take arms and face me.
So these guys are equal level to us, but they look kind of like pushovers in comparison. That said, we know that this can't end well.
You'll see no harm. I trust you.
Witness the royal blade.
I shall protect you. I am your shield. We shall see our
Okay,
doom.
that that armored unit looks extremely powerful. We probably need to work very hard to figure out how to take them out.
Raise your shield.
How's this? Victory is ours.
I think the reason why we aren't going to be winning this is because we're going to fail in war of attrition. Can I look at this nonsense? Cover an ally with heavy guard. Oh yeah, there's where it all is. The physical defense is 63, but the magic defense is 2.
Seize her!
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards. It's all of them. Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
Except we know that she's not going to win that.
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord. And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain. About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred. And the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Or sacrifice.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Zenoiran Empire, Cornia's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Elenia, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornia's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight, Joseph, who took wing beyond Valmor's wretched grasp to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia in the Holy Kingdom of Albion.
Oh, is that what it was?
And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against. Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again, and ere long Zenoira's vile dominion was realized. His blood-soaked unification come to bear, few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius. Embers of resistance burned on, yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears night after unceasing night.
I thought that coat of arms had succubuses on it.
10 years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornia.
Or succubi.
I wonder if those two are at it again.
Let's hope you're not the childhood sacrifice.
Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Because there usually is one. Some childhood friend to die horribly in order to motivate the hero to stand against evil. I tip my hat to the latest Dragon Quest game having a fake out on that regard because I did not enjoy the idea of her dying horribly. No, it just looks like the village burned to the ground. Actually, they're all fine, they're just elsewhere.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
Ah, you always were the optimist.
Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Anoira soon.
Indeed it does. The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex. Crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
So luck.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident. Just make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
I'm surprised that Elaine is so open with him being the heir to the throne.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch.
Probably because it would lead to this sort of nonsense.
All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral. And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the Guardian Unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother. Is that you, Elaine? How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying. She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it. In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury. I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Why so much jiggle physics on Scarlet though? Battle stages are fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war in real time. Each battle stage has victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating the enemy commander. Allied units can be deployed from any base, flying a blue flag. First, move the cursor to the command post with the left analog stick to give Elaine's unit the order to deploy. This feels very reminiscent of, this reminds me quite a bit of VC2's deployment system.
They will be ours.
Deploying a unit costs 1 Valor Point from the gauge displayed in the upper left. Valor Points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses, and more. Elaine, look, they've already reached the town! Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible. I wonder why we're rank 6. Is that just a power rating or something? Well, 13 and 13 aren't exactly going to stand up much to us. So we have Lean Edge, attack a single enemy, recover HP if we hit, and recover HP if we kill. Noble Guard, activate before being hit by a physical attack, block any enemy attack with a medium guard. Grant defense, and grant PP if we have low HP. Whereas Scarlet here, she hits people with Holy Light to remove their buffs. And she prioritizes hitting armored units. She also has Quick Heal. After an ally has been hit, restore minor HP. Hang on. We have the Ring of the Unicorn, which gives us HP and guard rate, guard efficiency, and we just have that pointy stick right there. Well, this is all very interesting stuff, isn't it? And we have Report, i.e. support. When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize forces and view enemy details. Select battle once you are prepared to enter the fray.
You face me.
I don't really get what we'd have the option of doing here, but I guess we have the option. Battles the player automatically according to various predetermined rules. Initiative determines the turn order. When a combatant's turn arrives, they use one of their active skills. This consumes AP. Combatants will take turns using active skills in order to their initiatives. Battle will continue until all combatants run out of AP. Interesting, so... I guess that means that if the fight goes for too long, then it cancels out and other units can get involved. Other squadrons, I mean. Passive skills trigger automatically when certain conditions are met. First, Elaine's Noble Guard triggers when he is attacked, causing him to protect himself. Passive skills consume PP. Next, Gala's Quick Heal triggers when an ally takes damage, healing them.
Easy now. Light!
Zap. Finally, the enemy's Parting Blow triggers at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. This ends when all combatants run out of AP or when all combatants on one side have been defeated. You can press square to view battle log and review what happened.
We march on!
I wouldn't call that a win, I'd call that a draw. If neither unit is defeated in battle, the side with the lower HP remaining is the loser. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. We almost have them, just one more push.
We march.
Our number went down though.
The path is set.
Engaging a waiting unit grants the attacking unit a first strike. They always act first regardless of initiative.
Your villainy ends here.
I want to have a look at this again. How much AP do we have? We have... those crystals at the top tell us how well we're doing there, and we're very low level, so we only get to do one thing. Makes sense? Hit them again! Imagine having Parting Blow be so strong that you could use it to actually kill the enemy after the end of the battle. All that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex was headed, right? I hope he's okay. Garrisoning a unit in a town, or fort, or other facility will allow that unit to liberate it. Gain 2 stamina, first time only. There's no stamina consumption or wait time, stage damage reduction plus 50%. We get HP and stamina recovery. Sweet.
Onward. 'Tis ours now.
Liberating facilities will replenish Valor points, boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities that have been liberated serve as bases, from which allied units can be deployed. Lex? Hey, sorry about that, they caught me off guard there. But don't worry, everyone's safe, I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you. I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Still wish I could have done more though. Here, let me scout out ahead to make up for it. Do you have any backup units though? Units can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Select Lex's unit and move him to the marked location. He's gonna walk right into an ambush, isn't he?
Sure thing.
Let's go for a bit longer than usual for this. Let's try.
On it. I'm here.
Just what I was hoping for. It's time to show these guys what I'm made of. Why would you do this? I don't want to move him towards the battle. He's gonna get killed. Well, physical defense of 12. He might be okay.
Sure thing. Yes, sir. I'm ready to hit something. Sorry. Ow! Damn it.
I don't like that the tutorial told me to... Damn, might have got a bit too eager there. Lex! No, we'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Different units have differing degrees of mobility. The higher the stat, the quicker they move through a stage. Units' combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stats of its members. Deploy Joseph from the command post. I feel like the game should have said, yes, we know this is a bad idea, just trust us, this is a tutorial.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you. As you wish.
I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. When two allies are in close proximity, one can swap in for another. Press L1 or R1 to have Joseph's unit swap in for Lex's. Before a battle, you see a prediction of how much damage each unit will take. Note how these predictions change when swapping units.
This isn't gonna end well.
Gaze upon the face of your demise.
Ooh, they've got dialogue quotes for how good they expect to go. I really want to look at those stats again because, well, obviously we've got early game Paladin right here.
I've not chosen my grave yet.
Lex, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, this medicine should perk you right up again. When a combatant's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills can restore HP or revive incapacitated combatants. Select items from a unit's action menu to use the item.
I don't know.
I needed that. Chloe, perhaps it'd be better served watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of a liability on his own. Ouch! Very much agreed. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Oh. Now then, this area appears to be safe for the time being. Let us hurry on to the harbour. My word, but that's Hodrick! He and I used to stand as the stalwart pillars of Cornia's defense. What could have possibly changed him? You might not have known him as well as you thought you did. Prepare yourself, rebels. Anyone foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. or the spear, or axe. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed, ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority. Was he one of the guardsmen for the Queen? No matter who the enemy may be. Defeat conditions, time limit expires. Victory conditions, defeat Hodrick. Move the X cursor while holding. Move the cursor while holding X to select multiple units and give them the same order at once. After selecting desired units, release X. Choose a destination to move all selected units to head toward that location. Ordering a unit to move or press X during the battle stage will automatically pause the game. Move and items can be used even while the game is paused. Press circle to resume the game. I want to look at what you did that other time. Reduce damage taken by ally by 50% for one attack. Block an enemy with a medium guard, preventing debuffs. Activate after an ally attacks. Follow-up attack on a single enemy. Okay, that would be why... That would be why Chloe got an assist there. Oh, hello! Activate at the end of battle. Restore HP to an ally. Okay. And she gains a bonus experience. Sweet. Hang on. No.
Onward.
Wait, no. Joseph!
Come. Come then.
Huh, these guys don't look like they're gonna do much to us. Oh right, because she's just going to heal it off.
Ready.
You got it.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Okay, so he's hiding behind House Carl or Rodrigue there. Yeah, we're probably going to need to use our main character or Paladin to beat him down.
Tis a deficient plan.
Oh, he speared straight through.
I shall hold nothing back.
See, I kind of don't want to give him experience, but at the same time we might end up needing to if we're going to keep coming across fights like that.
Hold fast. I fight in me yet.
Oh yeah, he's an experienced hog.
Undertaking. Awaiting your command. Very well. I have arrived. Come.
Defeat will soon be upon us. I'm ready to hit something.
Okay, this should be in our advantage. Oh yeah, that would be why. Because she's also got AoE.
No stopping now. Sure thing.
We need to beat on this one, I think.
Yes, sir.
We march. To me.
You don't stand a chance.
Oh wow, so
I have you.
first aid actually means we came off with more HP than we had with less.
This one's mine.
Finish him off.
Are you okay?
That's how it's done.
In service of the crown.
Told you I'm awesome.
Okay, I think it's about time we finished you off.
Let me.
So she can only target someone who's actually been hit.
A fine bout. The path is set.
I'm up. You got it.
I might need you to rush in and help out with breaking this front line.
By your word. I shall hold nothing back.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Hodrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself. You won't touch them.
Stand true! Glory to the liberation!
Such firm defenses, our weapons will barely leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me, Elaine. Hold R2 to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. This can be used both in stages and during battles. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically resume it.
I'm ready to hit something.
Yep, we're going to need her to get everything back up.
Healing.
Score one for Lex.
Come then.
Oh yeah, he's gonna reveal that.
Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, whelp. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it.
Ding. Zap. Once more.
Sure thing.
Your villainy
Don't give
ends
him
here.
time to get that green circle filled up. They're not letting me toy about with controls, which is a shame because I'd really like to get Scarlet into a safer position than this.
We march on.
He really let himself go over the last 10 years.
I must never yield.
May the Father smile upon me.
Well fought.
My flag now.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine!
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
Mind control, because why not?
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called. Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years. Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
It would explain why they wanted
In
it.
truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil,
but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the Iron Wall of Zenoira crashing down.
Or he might just stick it back up again.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Oh dear.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
Yep. Okay, it might turn out that the general that turned on the queen was indeed under the same sort of mind control, but it might also turn out that the queen isn't dead, she's just been under mind control as the most powerful attack dog the Empire has.
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive. I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
I hopefully won't get betrayed and killed before we return, removing me from your forces.
Is something wrong?
Well... no, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you? You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this. Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is.
I like Chloe's armor. I like the way the scales change their lighting as she breathes. Oh, thank goodness, we have a break now. So anyway, that is interesting, but again, I'm not sure I want to let's play it completely. This is just a let's try to see what it's like. Anyhow, until next time, guys, take care. I'll see you all around.